Book Boy.
Welcome to Book It. A wrestling podcast where we book and rebook your favorite wrestling storylines. I'm your commissioner, Lil X Fudge, and today we are only here, but still pleased to be here with the bad guy, Kenny.
Oh yeah.
And see, we're a little short-handed we're missing D Money on a call-in of being a little bitch. So D Money, you're soft. You should be here. We love you, but fuck you. Tonight, where we're going with our global draft show series is we are booking and giving to you a TNA pay-per-view based on the roster we have drafted, which I will show on the screen, get us refreshed on who we have, and then we'll start making some matches and some little storylines and some things going on. So if you are new to this series, what you have missed thus far is you have missed us drafting rosters for WWE, AEW, TNA, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and the Indies. And now, thus far, we have booked an indie show. We have booked a New Japan Pro Wrestling show. We are now booking a TNA show with WWE and AEW shows left to go after this. So without any further ado, I'm going to pull up that roster. And we're going to start looking at some options for some matches. Let me pull that sucker up.
Pull it up.
Bam. All right. If y'all don't remember that episode, we started off rough for TNA. We were hoeing them. We made up for it later, but like Ridge Holland, Fred Rosser, first two picks for TNA, tough. Fred Rosser ain't even that bad, but he's not that good either. Then it's like Brian Myers, Tony Nese. Oba Femi's nice. It gets a little better from there. So this is who we're working with. There's our tag division down here, the design, Viking Raiders, Grizzly Young Vets 2.0, Pretty Deadly, Los Lotharios. Here's our women's division. Could be better, could be worse. There's some more of our mid-carders. A lot of TNA originals and current TNA talent there. We believe in Joe Hendry. God, I'm stuttering like a motherfucker tonight. We still believe in Joe Hendry. I did it again. Joe Hendry. We believe in him. Can't say his fucking name, but I believe in him. There's more of our women's division right there. And some main event talent that we have drafted for TNA. So get a nice look for our YouTube and Twitch audience. Get a look at our roster, see what we're working with. Maybe throw us some match suggestions.
And we did 10 matches before, right?
Yeah, but that is a New Japan show. If we go down to like 8 for TNA, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But it's about the same size roster, so we can do 10. So, do we want to go from the main event to the opener, or do we want to start with the opener?
Let's just book some matches first, and then you just kind of move it around after that.
All right, bet.
What's some matches you want to see out of the rosters we have?
I have a dream match and these are both current TNA talents, and I hope this happens in real life with their current gimmicks. I want to see Joe Hendry. I can say his name, and he will appear when I say his name. Maybe that's why I was calling him Henry, so he wouldn't show up in my bedroom. And I want to. Man, that should have been our pre-intro. We got to save that. But Joe Hendry and Mustafa Ali. I don't know if that's main event. I don't know if it's X Division or what.
I want to see that. I wouldn't make that main event, but
I want to see that.
That's the middle of the card kind of thing for me.
That's a great storyline. They can just do that with their current gimmicks too for the X Division title, like tomorrow, and we'd be like, yeah, like right after Rebellion. That would be a great storyline. So I'll put that down. All right. So Mustafa Ali. I'll switch over. Are you ready for me to switch over to the Google Doc, or should I leave the roster up a little longer?
Go ahead and lay the roster up. So go ahead and like make that match so I can still see what other options we have.
Okay. So Mustafa Ali versus
I got a
Joe
match for you. I
Hendry.
got
All
a
right.
match for you.
What you got?
Why don't we do Speedball
Okay.
against AR Fox?
I like
And
what you're
then
cooking.
I think we can maybe make that actually it's TNA. We can do an Ultimate X match. Let's have both of them.
Add some more motherfuckers and make it Ultimate X.
Yeah, I'm about to say make an Ultimate X. Who else we got on the roster? Yeah, we
And
gotta have AR Fox
scroll.
for sure. He's about to go crazy.
Yeah, AR Fox and the Ultimate X is a dream. Speedball. I'm going down. You could always throw in a Chris Sabin. Uh, we got Jay Lethal back there.
I'll put Trey
Uh,
Miguel in there as
ooh,
well.
Trey Miguel, nice pick. And then we got Adam Cole, could be fun in there. Prime AJ back in that.
But it's not Prime though. It's him now.
Oh,
He's not
that's
doing all
tough.
that. He's not doing all that.
Damn, that's
Uh,
true.
so we can put Trey Miguel
AR Fox,
and
Speedball, and why don't we make it 4 and do Buddy Matthews?
yeah, we do Buddy Map. I look you want to do 6. I want to do 6 people.
We'll make it 6. Or if
Yeah.
we want us to make it 4, we can do we could do King of the Mountain, do 5 more later.
But yeah, I like that list. I like the list we got. Let's just keep that for now. Let's keep
All
that
right,
for
if we have people that like are like spare, we can add them to this match and make it 6.
now. Okay.
So we got Speedball versus AR Fox versus who was the
Trey
third one you
Miguel.
said? Trey Miguel. Oh, this match is going to be like 8 stars
Yeah, it must be
versus
far.
Buddy Matthews. Is this a 10-star match? Like, this is killer.
Yeah, I was gonna
By
say
the
that must
way,
be far.
for those who listened last week, to our New Japan episode. I'm apologizing again because I watched an actual New Japan show and it was so much better than what we booked on here. Uh, like New Japan Windy City Riot was thus far my show of the year. I liked it better than Mania and the TNA pay-per-views thus far. Haven't watched Revolution yet. Still need to catch up a little bit, but fucking gas.
Hey,
Anyways,
add Sammy Guevara to that too.
Sammy Guevara.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I just saw him in there, and we got a suggestion in the comments for Sammy
I'm
as well.
surprised if that's Damone. I'm surprised he didn't fucking suggest that he's the main event world champion. Damone is the Sammy Guevara defender.
Yeah. So
All
that's
right.
5 people we got, right?
Yep. And we could grow it. We could shrink it depending on what we need. So thus far, we got Mustafa Ali versus Joe Hendry, Ultimate X, Speedball, AR Fox, Trey Miguel, Buddies Matthews, Sammy Guevara. Bam. All right, we cooking.
Hmm. I would do. Let me see who we got. Maybe we can tag team Frankie Kazarian and Christopher Daniels.
Ooh, SCU reunion.
Yeah, they was to have them come back as a tag team.
They do that on the Jericho Cruise every year. Did I mention them on the Jericho Cruise?
Have those two go at it, or those two on the team, and then they go up against. We can look at them against. I'm thinking Grizzled Young Vets.
I was thinking them too, but Pretty Deadly also for a nice
Pretty.
crossover.
I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah, that'd be a fun match. And it's kind of like, the cocky young guys versus the fucking vets of TNA.
Actually, you know what? Why don't we do? Because TNA be doing some bull sometimes. So why don't we do a 4 like a what's it 8-man tag match? I don't know what they call it on TNA. Why don't we put 2 tag teams together on each side? So we do Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian, and then put Los Lotharios in there with them. Had them to be the good guys. Had them go up against the Viking Raiders and Grizzled Young Vets.
Oh, take out Pretty Deadly?
I keep forgetting we had that in there too.
I feel like Pretty Deadly and Los Lothario should be a team as heels.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That gimmick crossover, I think, fits really well.
Why don't we put them in their own tag match? Why don't we do a tag, like an actual tag match, and then do a 8-man tag match as well? I feel like we should do that.
So who should be in their own? I think I'd say Grizzled Young Vets should be in their own, or
So
Grizzled Young Vets.
I think we have Grizzly Young Vets and Viking Raiders go up against Christopher Daniels, Frank Kazarian, and then do 2 other people, and then we have Pretty Deadly go up against who's in 2.0. I don't know why I'm blanking on who's in 2.0.
That's Matt Menard, Cool Hand, and Daddy Magic. They're the ones that were in the Jericho Appreciation Society. They're actually kind of cool with it, but here's my suggestion.
Or
We do
how about this?
SCU reunion still.
Go ahead.
Because Pretty Deadly and Los Lotharios and the 8-man tag makes a lot of sense because the gimmick crossover works.
Okay.
Like they would align with each other, and then do SCU, who we currently have, and we do the Viking Raiders because they're more likely to be baby faces. Because Grizzled Young Vets are always fucking heels, right?
Yeah, that was, I wanted them to be heels for sure. That was my thing.
Okay, Grizzled Young Vets can have an individual tag team match, while SCU and the Viking Raiders. And it still kind of screams like, indie/TNA veterans with SCU and the Viking Raiders versus Pretty Deadly Los Lotharios. I think that there's a story that could be told with that.
Okay. I'm not mad at that.
And then we still have Grizzled Young Vets. We still have 2.0. We still have the design. And if we wanted to take Buddy Matthews out of the X Division, the Ultimate X match, he could team with Brody King and do House of Black. We could even add a women's tag team. We could do ECW Originals with Tommy Dreamer and somebody. There's options. Like we could even do wait, no, we don't have Xavier Woods. We'll say Lethal Consequences could come back. But we got some shit we can do.
Okay, hear me out.
All right.
So, how about we do Obafemi versus Powerhouse Hobbs?
Ooh, that's fucking meat. I have something that I can add to that.
Yeah, go ahead.
How about in a Monsters Ball match?
There we go. I'm not mad at that at all.
Because like Monsters Ball used to be fatal 4-ways, I feel like, and then now it's just like one-on-ones or like any situation,
I feel like Gail Kim and Awesome Kong was one that made that popular with the one-on-one.
Yeah, it's like the most recent one, Khan versus PCO, which was actually really fucking good.
That was good. That was good.
Like was one-on-one. Man, I used to roast PCO because he's just kind of weird looking, has a weird gimmick, but
I respect PCO.
He's so
old.
Fucking good.
He's doing his thing.
He's so good. I needed to put some respect on PCO's name. All right. So we got this is going to be a good ass show.
Actually, you know what? With the Monsters Ball, I think we can get the PCO because we have him.
Are you sure? Because I mean, Obafemi and Powerhouse Hobbs haven't done a match like that before, and I think that's a story that could be told. Like they're beefing over something, and then they get locked in the room for 24 hours.
Because I think low key we could do PCO against Ridge Holland. I don't know why, but I feel like that would be good for some reason. Like Ridge Holland could kind of go take that stiff role, and he gets hated because he injures people. Have him be hated for that, and have PCO be the good guy.
I'm gonna be real. That's nasty.
I mean, they do matches like that. PCO's having bangers with like you said, with Khan.
Khan is better than Ridge Holland. Not by that much, but like at least Khan's competent. Ridge Holland sucks. I want to keep PCO wrestling, and he's already doing enough to injure himself. We don't need Ridge Holland. I mean, I'd do PCO in the Monsters Ball match, but I'm gonna keep it real. Ridge Holland don't got a place on this card.
I feel like he could be in there for that.
Or I would say let's book everything else and then see if Ridge Holland fits, because I feel like we just have so many better options. Like I look at this roster and every male on it, and I'm like, yeah, I'd rather see PCO face them. Eric Young, sure. We could do Hammerstone, sure.
We could do Tommy Dreamer. Tommy Dreamer then.
Even Tommy Dreamer, yes.
Yeah, Tommy Dreamer gets PCO. But I feel like they should be in the Monsters Ball match though, because that's what they do.
So So do you think we should still keep Omafemi versus Powerhouse Hobbs in a
Yes,
regular match?
do a regular match. Those two. That's kind of like the Battle of the Titans right there. They don't really need too much. Like I said, their presence alone is going to be crazy. We don't need
Okay.
that. We don't need. You don't need to add weapons.
And I will say for Monsters Ball, I know we're already up on multi-man matches, but if we wanted to take some workload off PCO carrying that match, we could add some motherfuckers and do the traditional four-way or even a triple threat for it if we wanted to.
We
Um,
could just keep it in there for now. And if, like I said, there's anybody we have to see in this card, we can kind of add them to it.
all right, bet. What if we did ins- I don't think it should be a world title match. Maybe like I don't know. It should be something on the line. I have to think of what. But what if we did a King of the Mountain match with all TNA originals? Like you get like AJ and Jay Lethal, Eric Young, Chris Sabin.
I'm
Like,
not mad at that. Yeah, that's cool with me. You made that the main event for real, for real.
oh yeah, we could say like what would it be for?
Number one contender.
Yeah. But that had to go before the world title match. We have to really ball with the world title match. So I'll say um I'll put some space there. TNA originals, King of the Mountain match. And then we got AJ Styles versus Jay Lethal
Get ready to fly.
versus I'll say Chris Sabin
Every
versus
day in my life.
Eric Young. And then I want to put Alex Shelley there, but like anybody else?
Do we have him on this brand? I think we have him
Do
somewhere else.
we have Alex Shelley?
Where's he at? I
Well,
don't see him. Oh, okay, I see him right there.
there.
Shoot, we can low key bring back Motor City Machine Guns.
We could do Chris. Oh yeah, for a tag match. Ooh shit, that does open. We could put Chris. Do you want to free them up for a tag match?
I kind of do. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, so we'll put Christopher Daniels in Saban's place. Oh fuck, he's in the SCU match though. Shit.
Yeah, I'll say just have them in their own match for now. Motor City Machine Gun, just have them versus have that open space right now.
Okay, so we need some more TNA originals. We got AJ Styles, Jay Lethal, Eric Young. Let's look at the roster for TNA originals. Put Top Dollar in there for the me.
Top dollar.
Frankie Kazarian, but he's also
He's in the match
SCU.
already.
Yeah. Um,
You already got Eric Young in there, right?
yeah. Shit, we'd have to do. We either have to split SCU to do that match, or we'd have to split Motor City Machine Guns.
We could split Motor City Machine Guns.
I feel like that makes this King of the Mountain a bigger match for sure. Plus, Motor City Machine Guns, like I know this story's probably not gonna go much anywhere because aren't they going to WWE?
We don't know yet. We don't
Okay,
know yet.
I thought
Right
somebody
now
said
they're
they showed
currently
up
creating.
on SmackDown. Was that Cap?
What about them going to SmackDown?
I thought somebody said in the chat the other day that oh they're showing up on SmackDown or something.
Well, nobody knows. We just been speculating.
Oh
Yeah, because some people thought they were coming at WrestleMania, and I was like, I don't think they would, but
yeah, because they're
I
still
thought,
finishing a storyline where like them and Kushida are kind of doing a split up right now.
yeah, I was gonna say have Motor City Machine Guns against Kushida and somebody. That's what I was about to say in here.
But I think this makes like a lot of sense because like
But yeah,
they're kind of beefing right now. Um, Plus that match is gonna be fucking fire, even with like because you have Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley who could do a lot of the groundwork.
and they can low key
Well,
work. They can work together for a little bit too to have a little.
yeah. Jay
A little
Lethal's still really good in the ring. So like Eric Young and AJ Styles, who are the more washed ones, can kind of let them carry.
yeah.
Which I mean, neither one of them is bad. They're just not as good as the other three have been. So TNA Originals, King of the Mountain. I'd say Mustafa Ali versus Joe Hendricks for the X Division title.
So I think we can have. We got to put some female matches in there too.
For sure.
Taya Valkyrie should be women's champion again. I liked her reign when she was women's champion
Taya
back in TNA.
Valkyrie, okay.
Have her be champion. Have her go up against. Mm, low key go up against Zaya Brookside.
I like
Uh,
Zaya Brookside a lot. I think she's like their best young prospect.
actually, no, Athena. I just seen it.
Athena versus Taya.
Yeah, that would be
Okay,
crazy.
so that could be for the women's championship.
And then I feel like we can do
Athena versus Taya. So
uh
was it? Bro
MK
said
Ultra.
EC3. Is EC3 still even on our roster?
Yeah, he's at the very bottom.
Oh, about to say he's kind of in that Ridge Holland boat. I was like, do we gotta book him? Like,
Yeah, I think we can do MK Ultra against let me see. Scroll up. I want to see some more females real quick. See what else we got in there.
okay. So we do got we got Decay. I believe we got MK Ultra Decay, but they just had a feud. We got Anna J, Mariah May.
I feel like Madison Rain and Mariah May will be a good heel tag team because Mariah May is over right now,
Yeah,
and then Madison Rain is nothing for her to get back into that get back into that bag again. So,
and that could be for the Knockouts tag titles.
yep, exactly.
See, with
Oh,
TNA, I actually know the fucking belt, so
yeah.
so we currently have one,
Whoa.
two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matches. Of
Should we do
course, we
two
have
more?
the TNA World Title match.
I think for that one you can kind of do.
And then we got the tag title match, and the rest aren't title matches.
Can you scroll up some for me? Let's see what else we got in
Yeah.
here.
So who are we leaving off right now?
I feel like we need to have Daniel Garcia in a match. He needs to be in there somehow.
Yeah.
We can add. No, I don't know about the Ultimate X match.
1 second. So Daniel Garcia.
I was trying to think where we put him. I was about to put him in Ultimate X. I'm like, I don't know about that. Is it still 5 people in Ultimate X?
Yeah, and I was gonna say also if we needed to free up a spot, like let's say wanted to keep Buddy Matthews and Brody King together, Tony Nese would be nice for the Ultimate X as well.
Yeah, you could do that. Hmm.
We got Carlito versus Daniel Garcia.
See, Carlito big a mess now.
Or we could do Daniel Garcia versus Alex Hammerstone.
But I was gonna say I want Alex Hammerstone in the main event. We could do Alex Hammerstone against Moose
That's true.
for the world title. Have them both pushing for the world title.
That would be a
Moose,
fucking
Moose,
banging big man
Moose.
match.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be a
We can
good.
even do triple threat with Bobby Lashley if we wanted. Get all that fucking meat.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a triple threat match. Let's do it.
All right.
Moose,
We got some meat on this brand. We got the cruiserweights. We also got some meat. I'm assuming Moose is still the champion. Unfortunately, this means he retains against Nick Nemeth versus fucking Hammerstone versus um Bobby Lashley for the TNA World Title. Okay, and then we do need like a regular men's tag title match.
Okay. I thought we had one,
We
but
have like the 8-man tag.
mm, we can do. Let's see. Santos Escobar I'm trying to think what we got on
Also,
this
we have
one.
not used Adam Cole yet. Uh, we haven't used Zachary Wentz yet. We could also, if we wanted
Oh,
to take Trey Miguel out of Ultimate X, we could put him back with Zachary Wentz and do the Rascals in the tag title match.
yeah, that would make sense.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got an idea. Take out Trey Miguel from Ultimate X, put Adam Cole in it,
Okay.
then for the tag title match, we put the Rascals back together. And then we just got to find them an opponent. And that can be Grizzled Young Vets 2.0, the design. We could do House of Black if we wanted to. We could build a team.
So Rascal, we can do the Rascals against we already got Pretty Deadly in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. So we could do Rascals. I'm trying to think of the matchup, how it would look.
Oh,
I
I
think
just realized we don't have Jordan Grace on this card.
we don't. She's in WWE, I think.
No, she's right here.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, we actually kept her in TNA. Wow, about to move on. Isla or Isladon?
I think it's Isla. Mm.
Wait. Ooh. I will say, because we have Daniel Garcia. We have the other members of Jericho Appreciation. I was like, let's put Jericho Appreciation Society back together. If we had Titus O'Neil, we could do primetime players.
Yuck.
Sledge would be given a 5.
Yeah, Sledge is wrong.
Making moves,
Don't say
making
Rascal
moves,
versus House
making
of Black.
$1 million moves.
I'm not mad at Rascal versus House of Black, but I feel like there's a better matchup in here
I
somewhere.
feel
I'm
like
just trying to
there
find it.
is 2. Um, we could do. So I'm looking at this 4-way tag. I got it. House of Black with the Viking Raiders. SCU faces the Rascals.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Because SCU, what I learned about them, you wouldn't think that they're putting on like fucking bangers like that. But I'm telling you, them and Private Party had a 5-star match on a boat. Like, and it was for nothing. Like, nobody even saw it, but it was incredible. SCU still 100% got it. Like, Christopher Daniels a little bit less so than Kazarian, but they're still them. So, I think that kind of finalized our card. Unless we got to find a spot for Jordan Grace. Do you want to do Taya versus Jordan Grace or like?
The only thing about that, we've seen that match quite a few
Oh,
times.
yeah, that's true.
That's the only
Athena,
reason why I wasn't, because I thought about that and I was like, we've done that. Or
Athena
they've done
versus
that a lot.
Jordan Grace, and then
I
I
like
mean,
Athena versus Taya Valkyrie. I don't know what it is. Taya Valkyrie is really good.
she's
Like
underappreciated for
when
sure.
you give her a chance, and I felt for the same way about Athena. I think she's underappreciated. So put those two in a match. That's a potential 5-star match right there.
Yeah, remember when Athena got a great match out of Jade Cargill? Not Athena, fucking Taya got a great match out of Jade Cargill, and nobody talked about it.
Jay Cargo's nice.
She is, but that was in the everybody thinking she sucks era, and
I just hate her entrance. Her entrance is trash.
and then Taya got a great match out of her that turned around a shitty AEW card that night.
So we got
Where's Jordan
that's
Grace?
10, right? We got 10 matches.
Yeah. Do we want to put her in the fucking Ultimate X for 6?
I'm I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. Yeah,
And that
yeah,
makes it to where there's not 2 5-person matches.
yeah. Go ahead, throw
Oh,
Jordan
we
Grace
have to
in
take
open next.
actually, it goes back down to 5 because we have to take Buddy Matthews out. But we can find another person for Buddy Matthews. Hold up. We got people. Uh, who's the best person we haven't used? So Tony Nese could do it.
Yeah, throw Tony Nese in there and then Jordan Grace for the
Wait, did
Ultimate X.
we put Daniel Garcia in a match? Nope, we can do Daniel Garcia in it. Daniel Garcia or Tony Nese or Carlito.
Carlito's too big though. If he was smaller,
He might be able to hit one backstabber off that shit though.
I don't know, he's just too big. I'm I'm not mad at Daniel Garcia being in there too. He can do a little thing, the little dance, and then Jordan Grace kind of tosses him.
Yeah, yeah. And imagine he's like holding on to the Ultimate X and he like does a pull up to do the dance.
That'll be nasty. That's gross. That is
Hey, I
disgusting.
might book Daniel Garcia in Ultimate X and book it versus just to do that spot. Like
That is
you hear that again?
disgusting.
No, you didn't.
That is disgusting.
All right, there we
But you,
go.
you added Jordan Grace to the Ultimate X?
Yeah,
Okay. And you added Daniel Garcia?
yep. So that's now
Okay.
at 6. I'm now going to present to you the card that we got, and then we're going to talk stories, winners, and all that. Says Queen of the Mountain. No, she's the Queen of the Ultimate X, baby. Uh, then here is our card thus far in Comic Sans font. So we're opening with Mustafa Ali versus Joe Hendry for the X Division title. We then have an Ultimate X match where Speedball, AR Fox, Adam Cole, Daniel Garcia, Sammy Guevara, and Jordan Grace face off. Then in an 8-man tag match, we have the House of Black and the Viking Raiders versus Pretty Deadly and Los Lotharios. Then we have the Monsters Ball match between Tommy Dreamer and PCO. Then the tag titles are on the line between the Rascals and SCU. Then in a meat match, we got Oba Femi versus Powerhouse Hobbs. For the women, the Knockouts title, we got Athena versus Taya Valkyrie. Then we have a TNA Originals King of the Mountain match for a #1 contender between AJ Styles, Jay Lethal, Eric Young, Chris Sabin, and Alex Shelley. We then have a Knockouts tag title match between MK Ultra and versus Madison Rain and Mariah May. And then our main event is a world title triple threat between Moose, Hammerstone, and Bobby Lashley.
Okay, so I'm gonna work from I guess the last match to the first.
Okay.
I think last match should be TNA World Title,
Yep.
and I'm not gonna lie, I would have Moose be the winner.
You'd have Moose retain.
Yeah, I have Moose retain.
I think I'd have Hammerstone go over. As long as this match is not taking place during February.
Yeah,
Because Hammerstone's like the new acquisition. Moose, if he is holding past like Rebellion, he'll be a little stale at that point with the system.
yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like the triple threat, he should win it like on some bull low key.
Yeah,
Like maybe
like
Bobby Lashley, spears Alex Hammerstone, and then Moose kind of comes in and takes the pin.
or like Lashley's about to pin Hammerstone. Moose steals it because like Hammerstone's a fucking heel right now, so Lashley would be the baby face.
Yeah. I'm saying Lashley should be the babyface for sure, but I also
Yeah,
think Moose should be a heel,
yeah,
and then
for
I
sure.
give Hammerstone should be a heel too. And but like I said, when Hammerstone looks like he's about to win, or have Bobby Lashley drop Hammerstone, and then Moose comes in and steals the pin.
Yeah, I could agree on that. Moose can retain.
And then before that, I would put in. I'd put the knockouts title next, like before that.
Oh, you think I should switch the location of those matches?
Yeah, put that before that.
And then I'll put the tag titles before King of the Mountain.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, Athena versus Taya. Who's getting the dub?
So we should have Taya be champion,
Yeah,
but Athena beats her.
I'm 100% on board with that. I think Athena should win more and does a great job.
Yeah, Athena wins. She hits her move. I don't know what the move's called now, but
It was the Eclipse.
yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what they call it now that she's not there.
Yeah, I actually don't know either.
But yeah, I would have her win that. TNA's Kingdom Mountain match should be before that as well. 'Cause I want that to be later. Uh
This would be so crazy. Like this would be such a surreal moment.
I think honestly, I would have Eric Young win it because he was always the underdog out of all these people.
Yeah,
So him being like, I've grown, like I've matured since then, would be a good story for all that. And him
I
being, I feel like everybody expects AJ Styles to win it
yeah,
or like Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, but like,
I was gonna say Chris Sabin because he's the one that never left.
mm, yeah, I mean you could do that, but I don't know.
Eric Young would be sick with it. AJ's an easy choice. Yeah, it'd be a nice rub for Eric Young. Plus, Eric Young intends to stay with TNA and like keep putting people over.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like he'd be perfect for that.
Like getting a win on AJ Styles would be huge. All right, knockouts tag titles.
Okay, for this one, it was Madison Rain and Mariah May against MK Ultra. I would have MK Ultra about to win,
Hmm.
and Madison Rain and Mariah May steal it somehow. Maybe a schoolboy, something like that, just to keep their heel run going. Because
Yeah.
MK Ultra, they're not afraid to, to job anybody,
Plus,
as good
MK
as they are.
Ultra is currently like in a weird split up angle right now.
Yeah,
Like Masha's about to team with what's her name? Alicia Edwards. I forget her name. Um, but she's about to team with Masha because Masha's mad at Killer Kelly.
yeah.
So that would make sense. Oba Femi versus Hobbs. Um, I know Oma Febi's got a lot more momentum right now in real life, but I think Hobbs should win. Uh, just as like a "you're not ready yet, kid" kind of thing.
Mm,
So Oba Femi's so young.
he is, but I don't know. He's presented as like a monster. He don't really do any. He don't really run or nothing like that. Like he just kind of stands there and throws people around. Whereas
Yeah, but
Powerhouse Hobbs,
he
as
had a
big strong as he is, he's still agile. Like Obafemi's not that. He's kind of like
well, Oba
Omar.
Femi had like a lot more uh he had a lot more movement in his like triple threat at
Yeah, yeah.
Stand and
No, he had
Deliver.
no choice. He had no choice.
Yeah, yeah. So I think he could. I just think like based on like where they're at in their careers, one, I think Hobbs needs it more, and two, like Femi can lose off the experience disadvantage, and Hobbs is like, all right, you're next up, but it's me right now.
Has he lost yet? I don't think he's lost yet, though.
Femi,
Yeah, I don't think he's lost yet since
he
he's.
hasn't, but I think Hobbs is worthy of getting that dub.
So you think he should break the streak?
I think he should,
Mm.
because then like it kind of revives Hobbs' credibility from like some of that shitty booking he's had, and then like I said, Oma Femi's like what 23, he'll be alright. And this could even be a feud extender too, like if you wanted to keep it going.
Okay.
Like I
Okay,
think
go
if
ahead with
Hobbs
that.
loses, like if Femi loses this match, worst case scenario, he's fine. I think if Hobbs loses that match, he kind of slides down.
Okay.
All right, tag titles: Rascals versus SCU.
Okay, hear me out. I think we should switch Tommy Dreamer and PCO
For
with this
what?
match.
Oh, in terms of win.
Yeah, give some have a stipulation thrown in there because we have gone a little minute without stipulation.
All right. So
Tommy
Tommy
Dreamer.
Dreamer, PCO. PCO is undefeated in these matches, and I think he should stay that way.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Have PCO win.
That match is old as fuck, but PCO is still gonna. He's gonna be balling out.
He's gonna carry for sure.
PCO is that man. I don't know why I ever disrespected him. PCO, I'm sorry.
I never knew he never went on Level Up. I knew he never lost on NXT.
Hmm.
But yeah, I didn't know he never. I don't watch Level Up, so
Oh, you're talking about Obafemi or
yeah. If he's talking about Obafemi, I just looked at the comment.
oh, I was in the
Level Up.
dumb.
I mean, I've seen two people. Like I've seen highlights of. I think his name was Javon Evans. I think his name
Hmm.
was
Yeah.
the guy that the one that they say he's bouncy.
Yeah.
I like him. But see,
He was nice.
yeah, I saw his two matches in Level Up, and then it
That's
was funny.
wild that Obafemi did not win a single level up match, then got a
Yeah,
big push out of nowhere.
yeah, I never said that either. But hey, I'll take it. I like Obafemi.
No, he's good. I like him. Um, Rascals and SCU. I think weirdly enough, I think SCU should win this. Like, and you can maybe make it like you know how the Young Bucks made it to where they couldn't team anymore.
Yeah.
Like they can maybe have the stipulation like if they win, they can reunite permanently or something like that.
So was the other team losing?
The Rascals.
No, I'm saying like what are they losing though? Like what is their
Oh,
stipulation in that?
the
If they
titles.
can't be together, but oh, you're right. They are the tag team title. Okay, for some reason I thought that wasn't. Title versus team up. I guess. I
Yeah,
don't know. Title
but
versus friendship.
I think SCU should win it. The Rascals won't lose that much for losing to a team like that, and the Rascals are so solidified too. Like they're like that team that could lose any match and nobody will bat an eye, but can win any match and nobody can bat an eye.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of like, oh, they're not as like decorated, but like they're kind of like the New Day in that sense, where the New Day could win or lose any match and nobody will be shocked.
That's because they've been around for like 10 years.
Yeah, yeah. All right,
Okay.
8-man tag.
We got two matches left.
We
Let
got
me
3
see.
matches left.
Okay, I think we should start off with the Ultimate X match.
Like open with that.
Yeah, open with the Ultimate X,
See, the reason I was
and
thinking opening with X
then have
Division title
the X
is
Division title next up. Like this one's coming up. I feel like.
yeah, because the reason being one is because like Ali's one of their most like over people, and him having him open is a good move, and two because like that match is probably gonna be very story based, and then you're going into a spot fest, and I think going from story based to spot fest is better than spot fest to story based
Hmm.
because the energy might be low for Ali and Hendry. After that Ultimate X,
But they're still good wrestlers. They're still
they
good in the
are,
ring.
but like keep in mind what's gonna be happening prior to that. Like it's just gonna be impossible to follow it. While Ali will still get a big reaction to open the show, and then it'll warm him up for Ultimate X.
Okay, so switch to Ultimate X and the House of Black then.
Okay, have it third. That makes sense because
Yeah,
then it keeps it from being too many tag matches in a row.
yeah. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to split that up. I was trying to make sure it wasn't that going on.
All right, so we are now at the Ultimate X.
I
Okay,
think I'm debating between Speedball and Adam Cole.
I was between Speedball, and AR Fox because
I
AR
don't think
Fox
it,
will be
I think
winning enough.
AR Fox should have the crazy highlights in the match, but not win it.
That's agreeable. I just wish AR Fox won ever.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
also
true. So he never wins.
that's why Speedball is as my pick too, is because Speedball never fucking wins. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
He's like the biggest name on the indies right now and just never wins. Like even on the Jericho Cruise, he lost to a guy like none of us had ever heard of.
Yeah, let's give it to Speedballs. We're both in agreement with Speedball. Have him win it. Be a big moment for him because he's been like the workhorse.
Yeah, yeah, he's a guy that like they're like, yeah, he could lose and nobody will care. But he's
And
been
he
that for a
actually,
long time.
yeah, I'm
Like,
about to say he actually wins it, so it's gonna be great for him. And had the spots go crazy for that one.
yeah, and like
House
you're getting a like you're winning over Jordan Grace and Adam Cole. That's huge.
House of Black and Viking Raiders versus Pretty Deadly and Los Lotharios.
I
I
think
think,
that when actually, I kind of think the baby faces should be winning that because we
yep,
got because Ali's beating Hendry and that's gonna break the crowd's hearts. At least I assume Ali's beating Hendry just based on how the current stories go.
yeah, that's cool with me. I was gonna have the same thing happen. Have Mustafa Ali win.
Yeah, because like Hendry's gonna be fine in his role. And Ali is just on a fucking run right now. Uh, and that would be just a great story, like for like he's doing his president thing, and Joe Hendry's just showing up all the time, uh, fucking with him, getting him tilted. All right, we got us. This is a way better card than our New Japan card or our Indie card. This is our best
I
card
wasn't there for the
so
New
far.
Japan episode, but
This has been our best card for sure. So to recap our card thus far, we got, uh, and we were told we don't got to follow the current stories, but when we have so much of the same roster, I think it's nice. Uh, like, like Ali's current story is fucking gas. Why would we not follow it? Like, and Joe Hendry's current character is gas. Why would we not follow it? So Ali is opening the show against Joe Hendry for the X Division title, and Ali is retaining. Then we got the House of Black and the Viking Raiders taking down Pretty Deadly and Los Lotharios. Then we have a six-way Ultimate X match where Speedball defeats AR Fox, Adam Cole, Daniel Garcia, Sammy Guevara, and Jordan Grace. And this match was also helpful for Adam Cole, will I note, because whenever you put Adam Cole in like not work rate type matches, he slows down and gets unconfident. But when he's forced to fucking do spot fest, he shows back up. Like I remember like his match with Jericho being ass, and the next night him coming out and cooking with MJF. Tag titles Rascals versus SCU, with the tag titles versus SCU getting to reunite permanently if they win, and SCU wins. Then Monsters Ball, Tommy Dreamer will face PCO, with PCO getting the dub, undefeated. That'll make him 4-0 in Monsters Ball. Then we will have Oba Femi versus Powerhouse Hobbs, with Hobbs breaking the streak, and Oba Femi not being quite ready yet. Then we got the Knockouts tag titles where MK Ultra puts it on the line against Madison Rayne and Mariah May, and Rayne and May will win that, becoming the new champions. Then we will have a TNA Originals King of the Mountain match where AJ Styles will face Jay Lethal, Eric Young, Chris Sabin, and Alex Shelley. And Eric Young gets a surprising dub. Then for the Knockouts title, we'll have Athena versus Taya Valkyrie, and Athena will get that win. And then in our main event, there'll be a triple threat for the TNA World Championship where Moose will defend against Alex Hammerstone and Bobby Lashley, and Moose will retain, staying your TNA World Championship.
Moose.
And apparently you saying Jade's entrance sucks is crazy. It's the best part.
No, I didn't say Jade. I said Taya Valkyrie.
Oh.
I was talking about that match because she came out and she was doing way out.
And then
I didn't say Jade, I said Taya Valkyrie.
Fuck you for saying TNA stories are ass, not gas. Get real. These comments are crazy. That soft tooth bastard Demo. All right. Well, that is our TNA card. I think we cooked with this one. Let us know in any comments, whether it be on YouTube or on the Reach for the Ropes group Twitter. Let us know what you think of this card, because I think this is our best global draft card yet. He says, not TNA, just mid Staffa. He's gonna pay for that. Mustafa Ali is a BBW world champion in our book verse. We're gonna put some respect on him. He won a match after missing an 054 off a cage. He went fucking Super Saiyan. Anyways, that will conclude our show. So Bad Guy, let them know where they can find you if they want to catch some of your other great shows here on Team 13 Media.
You can catch me on all social medias at Bad Guy Spoken. You can catch the Bad Guy Spoken podcast on YouTube's. You can also check out Unbiased. You'll see TK throwing little U, and it's the football, nothing but football on that show. You can also catch Hood Movie Review. We review all your favorite and not so favorite hood movies, and you can also catch Geek in the Sheets. We review everything anime, DC, Marvel, all that stuff. And you can also catch Not a Real Court too as well. We not review, but we also talk about whatever, just any kind of debate. We just debate anything and everything.
And speaking of Not a Real Court, I'm cashing in my money in the bank on those motherfuckers tomorrow. As I show up, I don't know where all their streams are. I'll have to ask Judge Joe. Forgive me, but I'm showing up to cook these motherfuckers in debate tomorrow. Uh, and to give a little sneak peek, I will die for Burger King. I will fucking die for Burger King. But if you want to find me and talk wrestling, join the Reach for the Ropes Facebook group where this all began, where all of our connections to D Money, Hi Fi Mike, all started. And keep in mind, we are 2 shows away from finishing this global draft series. And then it will be the return of the Book It verse. So get fucking ready for hearts to be broken, for spirits to be crushed, for the best and the worst matches and storylines of all time to be presented in front of you like a 5-star restaurant or dog food, depending on your feelings. Uh, Book It versus our fucking wheelhouse. It is our staple show, and we be getting heated over it. So invest yourself the way we invest ourselves. It's a lot of work to do the Book It verse. That's why we getting so butthurt on screen about it for your pleasure. You could just say me, it's okay. But we're gonna be back in 3 weeks' time, and I hear we're gonna have a bigger cast for that. I'm thinking the return of High Five Mike, last time's winner, the return of Primetime Travie T, sometimes unreliable bastard, the return next week of D Money, fuck him. But we're not getting late night, Keith. But maybe in the next Book It verse, we might get some guest appearances from the likes of Judge Joe from Not a Real Court, maybe. Who
Yeah,
knows?
I've been trying to get him on there. I got somebody else I want to put on there too.
Judge Joe has been watching so much wrestling. We've got that man hooked. He got a credit card for WWE shop run up.
That's crazy.
That man is
That's
that man is a fan. I think he knows more wrestling than us now. Like he's gonna know some shit when he drafts.
Yeah, he said he's going to go back and watch. If I remember correctly, he said he's going to go back and watch WCW next, and then
Ooh.
TNA.
Yeah, he's watching everything. So
But yeah, he does. He said he's planning on watching everything, and then he says he's going to watch all the current shows weekly. And I'm like, shout out to you, because I could never. I try to watch all of them, but it's hard. Like
yeah,
it's
I
hard.
was really proud of myself for fitting a New Japan show in this weekend with Windy City Riot. I loved it. That made like New Japan like go up in the ranks for me. I would have drafted way better for them after had I seen that prior to this series. I would have booked way better for them. I feel like at least with Strong, New Japan Strong here in the States, I had a total misconception on what they were. Uh, I enjoyed the shit out of that. But anyways, 3 weeks, Book It verse. Next week, AEW Global Draft Show. Then following up after that, our WWE Global Draft Show. With that said, and you're gonna have to hit that nasty Damone noise, Kenny. That's been an episode of Book It. See ya.
Bye.
Ugh.
Bang, gang, gang.